And so this is how we roll, Kaylee. We just start.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ready.
so welcome.
Thank you.
Let me welcome our guest before
Okay.
I introduce you. So welcome back. We're glad you're here. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button to stay in touch with us in our latest weekly offerings related to our COVID response. My guest today is Kaylee Peevler. Excited to hear what she has to tell us about some neat things that are happening with this program. As always, we want to tell you about the COVID helpline, and we'll conclude with this as well. It's always up there for you. This is, it's available to you 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day of the week. So if you're ever dealing with something related to the struggles brought about by COVID-19, and you're just wanting someone to talk to, we have trained counselors available for you. Please feel free to call. If it's after hours, leave a message and they'll get back with you the next day. Thanks for being here, Kaylee.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yeah, this is fantastic. So let's talk a little bit about, first just tell me your role at Ridgeview. What do you do?
So my role is I'm the Behavioral Health Safety Net for Children Outreach Coordinator. It's a mouthful.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's a brand new program, and it's to get kids that don't have insurance access to mental health services. So really what I do is just outreach, go to the communities that serve our kiddos and try to find these children that don't have insurance. So then hopefully they can get long-term coverage.
That's great. Much needed service. How long have you been in this role?
Since September, so going on 4 months now.
Yeah. This isn't a math show, so we don't have to worry about counting back. And
I know it seems longer, but it's going by fast.
COVID does that to your traction of time.
Yes, yeah.
So in your role, you also are part of Ridgeview's COVID response team, right?
Yes.
So there are a lot of different folks that are part of that team, but through this program, you and a coworker, Hannah Somali, who coordinates our response, came up with an idea. So tell me about this idea.
Yeah, so the idea is a donation drive, an internal donation drive, and it's for our community, so they can receive usable items that have been affected by the pandemic.
So, what geographic area is this for exactly?
So it's East Tennessee. It's the 5 counties that we serve here at Ridgeview. So Morgan, Anderson, Scott, Campbell, and Roane County.
Now, as I understand it, this is not actually part of the scope of service of this particular program.
Yes, that's correct.
This is going above and beyond.
Yes.
Why? Why go above and beyond?
Right. I think it's just a way to connect more with our community. I know, we are a service-driven agency, and I think just finding other ways to connect with them on maybe a personal level, and not only the individuals that are suffering, but also, the agencies that we partner with that give back a lot to our community or our clients as well, helping them out.
So as I understand it, you guys have identified an agency in each county,
Yes.
each of the counties that you mentioned. Let's just pick one, for example. So here in Anderson County, what is the agency that is going to be the beneficiary of donations that the staff provide?
Yeah, so the agency that we decided to partner with is Torch.
And what can you tell us about Torch?
So Torch, they work with homeless folks and giving them rapid rehoming services.
And what kind of items do they feel would best support the needs of the people they serve?
So again, they help with housing. So household items is a big item that they need. So cleaning supplies, towels, washcloths, dish soap, also hygiene products. Hand sanitizer is a big one. You know, everything that's going on with the pandemic, they're asking for hand sanitizer, face mask, as well as diapers and wipes.
Okay. So each agency in each county identified items that they need. So Campbell County would have a different set of items.
Right.
Some of them may be the same, some will be different. Now I understand you brought a little show and tell
I
item here
did.
so that we could actually see how you guys are operationalizing this donation drive.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about this.
So we came up with a donation bin. So obviously we need to collect the items. So we have this wonderful plastic bin here. It's a little DIY project we came up with. So it's perfect. We can store all the items in here, and it's flashy so the staff can see. You know, again, we'll be communicating through social media, emails, through this video about how they can donate.
Right.
So you'll see these, you know, in either the kitchen area or the copier area or the front office area. So just keep a lookout for these beautiful flashy bins.
A couple things I noticed looking
Yes.
at this bin. A, it's very large.
It is.
So there's a need for a lot of items to be put in there.
We
We want to make a difference.
yes.
Another thing I notice is your branding is right on target because you're using one of Ridgeview's colors, green.
Green.
Good job.
Yep.
Another thing I notice is spread kindness on one of those labels. Spread kindness. So why? Tell me about that.
So, you know, obviously COVID, it spreads, you know. So instead of, hey, you know, this donation is specifically for families and individuals who've been affected with COVID, let's spread kindness instead of COVID. So just a little, you know, something fun, catchy.
I like it, and I can tell by your smile and your laughter that you're having fun with it.
Yes.
That's good. That's a good thing. Well, let's take the show and tell one step further, shall we?
Okay.
So, like, what kind of items might staff put in there to be
Yeah.
donated?
So again, on the top of the lid, it has the items that are needed for each agency. So I brought some items from home. I didn't, you know, go out and purchase just extra items that I had lying around. So one thing I know, one of our agencies in Scott County, the Morgan Scott Project, they really needed any type of canned food. So I just found these in the back of my pantry, and it's going in the bin.
So, you realize by doing this, you're giving us a little insight
Yeah.
into the kind of items that you have in your house.
Yes.
So, this is good.
Yeah.
We're going to learn something about you.
Cleaning supplies was another big item. So just, you know, toss that in there.
Yes, good. I see how this works.
Yep. Hand sanitizer. So I know Torch wanted like pocket size hand sanitizers. So I had extra lying around, you know, so just going to throw that in there
Yes,
too.
good.
What else? I got some dish soap. So again, a lot of these agencies are rehoming folks. So they need to, you know, do their dishes. So
Great.
here's some dish
Very
soap.
good. Very good. So staff will get a list of the specific items that the agency needs to benefit the people they serve. Staff have through what period of time to make their contribution?
Yes, so these beautiful bins will be distributed to each Ridgeview location next week on Tuesday. And then you guys can go ahead and start donating. If you see a bin, you want to bring stuff in, but the full like rollout date is all of February. So from February 1st, and I think we're going to end it like March 3rd.
So tell me, since you spoke with Torch, just what kind of response do you get from them about this idea and this helping meet a need for them and
Yeah.
the people they care for?
Yeah, no, I guess I was kind of surprised that we were able to implement this activity. You know, Hannah and I, we had an idea and we just kind of ran with it. And the fact that we can work with agencies specifically, like we know we can have that personal connection with them, was just awesome. And getting to talk to Torch and learn about, where they've come from, what they're working on, and then how excited they are that they get to be a part of this with us was just a really awesome experience.
Have you ever done a donation drive before?
I've never facilitated a donation drive, so this is a first for me.
And what do you think?
I'm liking it. It's challenging. It's a brand new, way of outreaching to the communities, and I hope that it will continue on and hopefully get bigger. We can not just do internally, but, reach out to more providers or, business partners like local grocery stores, banks, just to, amplify it even more
Well,
and help reach out to more people.
Yeah, it's clear you've got a great vision and enthusiasm for this. I think you mentioning one word is a fitting way for us to kind of bring this discussion to a close, and you mentioned hope. And as we know, part of Ridgeview's moniker is hope, healing, and recovery. We've done, I think our first episode was around hope. And I have to tell you, Kaylee, your enthusiasm for this, your initiative, what you and Hannah have done to further this effort, brings a measure of hope to all of us.
Yeah.
And that's good news, and that's worth celebrating. I really appreciate you coming in just to tell us a little bit about this. I think we agreed that Hannah would come back on after the event has concluded or the drive is concluded and tell us about what a difference it's made. So thank you for coming in.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. And you see, there was nothing to fear after all.
This is fun.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
Yes.
Thank you, folks, for tuning in. I hope you were inspired by the drive, passion, and just the enthusiasm to make a difference in people's life here and now, and what a gift that is. Please don't forget our COVID helpline is available to you. Again, this is part of our COVID response team effort, and don't forget to hit subscribe to get our latest update. And you told me to remind folks to ring the bell.
Ring the bell for notification so you know when the next video comes up.
I continue to learn myself. So thank you, folks, and see you next week.